Hey there guys, welcome to a new video, a new light, a new microphone setup, and a new look, because it's a completely different look on my videos. As you can see, there is a screen with the fixtures from the Blues website. I have a notepad with my predictions. I did have a comment from the GM Blue Nose on one of my recent videos, asking me my thoughts on how many points we would get from our remaining games. And I also, as you can see, a sneak peek here, put out a tweet on the 18th of March asking people of all clubs how many points you think you need to stay up. Now, obviously, that's just to gauge opinions of all different clubs or fans and different people's thoughts on it. So we'll obviously go with what the majority is, and I'll say what the majority is and what I think will be the number and what we'll get. So straight into the predictions. I've got the next two games to be pretty much 0 points out of either of them, because I'm not expecting to get loads from Swansea at home. We might get a point from either of these two games. Brentford away, I'm expecting us to play well. Am I expecting us to get 3 points? No. Am I expecting us potentially to get a point? There is an outside chance. I put that as a 0 or a 1. So then we've got Stoke at home. I am expecting 3 points here. Stoke are a team we play well against normally. Stoke are a team that aren't playing sensationally recently, and are a team that, to be true to it, are mid-table nobodies. They're 10 points off the playoffs. They're not going to get there. And they're way too many points of relegation that I don't even need to work it out. They're that far off relegation. So they are mid-table nobodies. They're not going to go up. They're not going to go down. And by this point, it will be 2 games further into the season, so they'll be even less likely to. So I think we can get 3 points from that. Then we have possibly our biggest game of the season. This game alone could describe the season, and how, if we stay up, could completely change the outcome of the season. If we win this game, I think we can stay up. If we lose this game, we could well end up going down. It's going to be a tight affair, a very tight affair to come the end of the season. But following on from this game, I think we will get 3 points in it. So 6 points from those two will very close to be keeping us up. And on my calculations, would keep us up, I would think. Nottingham Forest, I'm thinking we'll get a point from this. It's a home tie. We haven't been sensational at home. We were a little bit better with Bowyer, and we've looked better with Bowyer, so I think we can get a point off Forest. They're another team that are down there, but they're not doing brilliant. Derby away, I think we can get 3 points off Derby, myself. I think it's definitely possible we can get 3 points off Derby. A point, I would say, is a minimum expectation-wise, but I think we can get 3. And the last 2 games are against Cardiff and Blackburn. I've got those down as 0 points. So we would get 10 points from our last fixtures, and that would leave us on 48 points. So it would be 10 points clear of this. So they would be requiring 13 points from their final games to catch us. So we're going to move on to the how many points do you think you need to stay up in the Championship this season. Now, I had 40 to 42, 43 to 45, 46 to 48, and 49 plus. Now, not many people put the 40 to 42. I mean, gauging looks, it would be, between 5 and 7 points Rotherham would need to get from their fixtures. You've got to expect Rotherham to get at least 7, 8, 9 points, really. You've got between 43 and 45, 30% of people put that. Between 46 and 48, the majority had 46 to 48, and that was 42%, and 49 plus was 21%. Now, a lot of people there, actually, 21% of the 276 votes there, 21% of it going to 49 plus. I mean, that is a big total. I would say it's unlikely that 49 points is required. 46 is, I think 40, someone said down here actually for me, thank you to Ryan, who said the 47 is the average to stay up in the Championship in recent seasons. 47 is probably going to be the number this season, probably. I would say either 45, 46, 47 kind of range would keep you up. And obviously that would mean we would need to get 9 more points would keep us up. Obviously if it's 49 plus, we're still looking at 11 points, and that could come from us getting points against Brentford or Swansea in there, possibly stealing 3 points at Forest. I mean, there are definitely many different outcomes in this that could see completely different things. We could end up beating Swansea on Friday night. You just can't predict it at the moment. It's difficult to predict after a couple of games under Bowyer how we're going to go. But that is my prediction for the rest of the season currently. With in the middle of these, probably, I'll come back with another look at what happened, what my prediction is for the rest of the season from there, and how close this prediction of 46 to 48 points will be. So if I was to vote in that, just to let you guys know, if I'd have been to vote, I would have voted 43 to 45, because I would have said I thought it would be 45 when this went out. 45 was my prediction. We did also have a Nottingham Forest fan here who thought 48 to 50 would be an accurate total. I mean, 48 to 50 is a big number, but I think it's everyone looking at Rotherham. But if you're looking at Rotherham's games, they do have a few tough ties in here, and a few very important ties. If we beat them, we could squash their hopes, really. And if you're looking within that week, they have a game Saturday, Tuesday. Then they have the game against Coventry on the 15th, 2 days later. Then they have the game against us 3 days later. So they've got 4 games basically within the space of a week, near enough. We had to push our game back by 24 hours, so just over a week, but 4 games in just over a week in 8 days. That's going to be tough on them, especially with a team that have recently had COVID. And you've got Friday, then a Monday, gap to Saturday, but it's going to be tough for Rotherham. But these games in hand are going to be the thing that is a killer to everybody up until pretty much here. We're not going to know properly. But, yeah. So, that's my prediction. My prediction is currently that we will stay up, because 48 points should keep us up. So, put your predictions down below. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Keep right on. On to the next game against Swansea, where there will be a prediction video out just simply for that game. Well, hopefully I might be more optimistic than 0 points. Who knows? Keep right on.